Hello friends, Gaslands here from Other Miniatures, and today I'm gonna be rescuing this something, yeah? Made in China 0806, I assume it is from 2006, yeah, casting. It's something. It's a on the mask Boot Jet Superb 4X. So yeah, I think it is a crappy casting, yeah, but we know that with a little bit of imagination and you know, some rubber bands and 3D printed pieces, this can probably work for Gaslands without just being a piece of terrain. Yeah, so I was very tempted to make it into the piece of terrain, but let's try to make it into the proper Gaslands car. Let's just get on the table and start working on that one. So yeah, we have in here this crappylicious build, and you know, I was even thinking about removing the glass and putting the oh my goodness, the words are escaping me. Putting the metal mesh inside, but I just don't like how it looks like. I tried it before and I wasn't very satisfied with the effects, so I'm gonna be avoiding that. I'm just gonna first of all glue this, and you know, maybe glue this as well in. And we know that I don't care about the windows, they're gonna be nicely covered. I ain't gonna be doing any heavy work on, you know, on cutting this thing, but let's start again from the windows, yeah? And there is a lot of them. So which one to choose? I think that the side window is gonna be covered by the diamond plating, because this is a good choice, a solid choice to, or maybe not even diamond plating. I forgot about the little bit of the this tape that I have. I can definitely use it at least on one side to make a different look. Packing tape, yeah. It's great that, you know, this material can be easily shaped with scissors. So there we go, it covers nicely. It ain't gonna even make the problem with handles for a change. Yeah, of course, since this is gonna be completely covered and the doors are pretty much impossible to open. But again, details, schmetails. Who cares? It's important, you know, to cover the windows so you don't have a chance to look through the clean glass inside of the inside of this car. That's my real reason for doing that. Now the front window. There's no much to do, just one. Now the size roughly this one, 2, and let's say 3 cuts, then cut the corners a little bit so it's gonna fit better. Yep. And again, I'm doing this, you know, to avoid later on having to deal with if I add something, you know, on top of that window, it's gonna be hard to add the mesh, and then it creates an entire host of other issues. Okay, this is a little bit too long, so maybe just 2 strings shorter. All right, that's nice. And yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of that diamond plating, because why not? I know that I have somewhere a strip from the previous builds. But we all know I'm a messy crafter. This is very visible every time I work. Yeah, my measurements are very imprecise and I tend to lose a lot of stuff. And I mean a lot. Sometimes I lose my mind. Actually, I just give it away. There we go. So this door's gonna be probably the only one that the driver gonna be able to open, the passengers. But I just have a feeling that this car would be more of a, you know, family car, yeah. So even if we think about the Wastelands, and you know how I have this kind of expanded version of the universe for myself that you know, they are probably mobile cities and people are escaping the plagues however they can, and that the zombie plague is much more pronounced than we may think. So you know, even the, but we have the warden team, so this is kind of, we have the sponsors, different sponsors, which kind of throw me for the loop, because if we have zombie apocalypse, you know, how all of those sponsors are still, you know, going on. But it's a different, you know, bucket of worms, I guess, or whatever you say for that. So yeah, let's get, oh wow, lovely. How you can see the mesh didn't actually stick. So let's reapply it. It just fell off straight away. I'm so disappointed in myself. Okay, so let's just now apply the big engine. I like this engine. I have plenty of different engines, but this one is so handy because of the little plate that it sits on. It really fits, you know, just to plug it down on the hood and don't worry about anything else. So now this, yeah, why not, a rocket launcher. This is a explosion driven family. Yeah, if they have to fight, they don't want to give the opponent a chance to retaliate. So, rocket launcher. Yeah. Do I want to throw anything else on that one? Well, maybe an extra tank just on the top. Yeah, I know that it's, when it comes to the build of the car, it doesn't make much of a sense. Yeah, but why not? And of course I still need to cover the back window. I have the corrugated metal sheet that I cut earlier on. And just, actually, can I fit it into the window nicely? Let's a bit more. This is gonna be, I'm not as prepared as Kinky Weasel when he is building this kind of stuff. Yeah, he already had everything cut to size when he was doing his trash car. But yeah, this is gonna work. I ain't gonna be complaining about this one. So again, just a very small amount, you know, very controlled amount of super glue, like I always do. And now wheels. Oh, I am very happy that I have 3D printed wheels, because I don't even know how I'm gonna put them here. How I'm gonna put any wheels in here. Oh, I didn't think about that. This casting is just horrible. The wheels was a problem straight away. maybe I'm just gonna use those big ones and hope that they're gonna squeeze in nicely. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use those big ones that I used on the buggy as well, and just, you know, hope against all reason that this is gonna work, because there is very little of good contact points in here. But on the other hand, I don't want to use baking soda, because I have some ideas, and I just wonder, actually, my curiosity is piqued about one thing about this car. What colors I gonna pick out of the of my paint bucket, I would say. Well, not the paint bucket, I have a basket full of paints, so this is gonna be interesting. But you know, those wheels actually do work for a lot of cars, even if they have to be squeezed like that. I noticed that they just added this little bit of bulkiness to the car. And I just have a look. There we go. Straight away from just normal family car, it became a little bit more menacing, a little bit more interesting. Yeah. So let's just, you know, give it a quick black bomb and then pick the 3 colors for it. And here it is, my little family escape vehicle. So what colors did we roll this time around? I say roll, but you know, this is just a blue from Vallejo, a forest gray, and vermilion vermin brown. So these are not bad colors, yeah? Let's actually get started from a dry brushing metallic, because I don't think that there's gonna be much. I hope that I ain't gonna have to come back and fix up stuff. Yeah, maybe this is a better thing to say. So yes, let's get with the windows first. And you know, I just decided to start dry brushing metallic because there is actually a lot of these metallic surfaces. So I hope that I ain't gonna screw up during the during applying the paint coat to the car, but I already know that this ain't gonna be a very clean paint coat, because I have such a weird colors that I really don't know what to do. I think that I can go with the probably with the blue as a base coat, and then use the forest gray as a highlight to blue, or to dry brush to blue, you know, because you know that I don't think that this brush gonna be good enough. You know that I'm not that great with, well, with a lot of painting stuff, but I do enjoy myself, you know, some nice colors. And you know, I usually say that blue isn't one of my colors that I would typically use for a car. Yeah, but since RNG gods decided, you know, to push me to that color, I will oblige. And I don't know, I misplaced somewhere my palette, so I'm just using a piece of plastic art that I eventually gonna be using for another car or something. Is, you know, the little pieces of plastic art that I use as the palettes, they never go to waste. They are always used up in some way, shape or form. Usually I use them on a bigger project, they just get sunk into the, you know, Gorkonaut, Borkonaut or whatever. or I cut them to pieces and then use them on on Gaslands builds. So I don't see a problem with using them as a paint palettes. Alright. Ooh, this is the longest paint job in a long time, I guess. I just take much more care in doing this one, because I already did the metallics and I just don't want to screw them up completely. Yep, and the last panels here. Yeah, this is airbrush paints. I think it is airbrush one. Is it? No, it's just regular. I was thinking it is one of those airbrush ones. But it still covers very nicely. Especially when, you know, I usually do not come back with 2 layers of paint. I usually just go with 1. Unless I really want something to look very nice, then I go with 2 or 3 or 17 sometimes. Yeah, but I'm actually quite happy with this, how it turned out thus far. This car looks 10 times better already than it did look before. So yeah, let's just allow it to dry, and then I'm gonna come back with the Fortress Grey and do messy dry brush, and then we're gonna do a little bit of weathering with it. So I was very smart boy, and I just blow all of the paint, you know, out of the little piece of plastic art onto my table with my hair dryer. So yay, smart me. I'm not sure about that color. Well, just a little bit of it. It's gonna hide inside of this blue. Yeah. And I think that this is enough. I used all 3 colors from the palette. And now let's just get a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of brown. Yeah, I know that I didn't use scorched brown in any of those previous paint jobs, because to be completely honest, I forgot in the one that I was supposed to use this one. Oh my goodness, it's so yucky inside. But let's just get on with it. Definitely wheels can use some of that yuckiness. Yep. And now the orange and the red for the rust. So, I mean orange, yeah, it's orange and brown. And I should actually as well grab the skin color. Where is it now? I had it on hand for a second, and then, you know, of course I misplaced it because it's Armstrong here, you know, and he have to do that. It's nothing new. So let's start from the red, just a little bit of it, and, you know, just along the bottom of the car, a little bit on the plating here, not too much, a little bit in the windows. I just want to be very subtle with this one, this time around. Then the brown, and again just orangey brown, yeah? Just a little bit, and then throw some of those colors onto the wheels as well. And the front, of course, and the elf flesh. Yep. Okay. And when I have this, just a little bit of dry brush in here and something on the wheels. And they are very nice wheels, I actually enjoy them. Yeah. But yes, this one is done. I don't think that I'm gonna be doing anything else to it. From the base model, which was bad casting, it turned out exceedingly well. This is the one, you know, the rescue. If this is a rescue project, yeah, it's now a really deserving member of my Gaslands teams. So yeah, I like it. I really do. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else want to watch it. Yeah, I don't even know who. And you know, this is the end of the video, so everybody take care and be good to each other. Yeah, say I love you to someone who you love, you know, your mother, your father, your spouse. Yeah, we don't cherish the people we should enough, so yeah, be good to them. Say I love you to your parents, especially to them. They deserve it, usually. Yeah, I know that might do, so there you go. Yeah, so see you tomorrow in the next video, and don't forget to stay for the glamour shots.